Is that a camera? That's not a...
Don't tell me you're gonna like play to the camera.
You know, historically the show had been compared to Game of Thrones. I think we now know that they're two distinctly different shows. But if you had to have one...
A dragon.
Yeah.
If we could have a dragon, I'd love a dragon.
You'd love a dragon.
Yeah, I could ride it. I can wear a blonde wig. I don't need a blonde wig, I'm blonde.
You are blonde.
And I could just ride a dragon.
I'd just have a sword and work up the wall while you're flying around on the dragon.
Your characters age 20 years in the course of the season, of course. Can you talk to us about how you approached that as actors and what that means for your characters as you're moving forward?
They age very well.
Yeah, you guys age very well, by the way.
In fact, we're younger.
Didn't we just go method and just get old?
I think we did.
So that whiskey drinking. Yeah.
Now, we do a flashback.
Now, I have to ask a little bit about sex because you guys get hot and heavy on this show.
Honeypot. Diana Gabaldon told me you have not lived until you heard Sam Ewan say honeypot.
So we're waiting.
Love it. But
It depends how you eat your honeypot as well, doesn't it? Like it's your fingers or your tongue. I don't know. Like, then it gets sticky then.
Now, when you reunite, though, this season, you'll both be 20 years older. And I have to ask, is the sex better in your 40s than it was in your 20s?
It's a good question. You should, I mean, you tell me.
Not yet.
I mean, you know, experience is worth a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Show has been hailed as having some of the best sex on television. Are you aware of this? Are you aware of this? Can you explain why your sex on TV might be better than others, and keep in mind that this is CBS?
Well,
Is it because your character's a nurse and she knows her way around?
she knows she's great with anatomy.
Yeah, sure.
And the men wear kilts, so it's easy access, I guess.
First ticket I got in America, and not only was I parked the wrong direction, I was parked too far from the curb, and in a place I wasn't allowed to park. It had a whole list of all the things I'd done wrong. So, yeah, it was good. Remember that time. Fresh, enthusiastic. Now look at us. Like you two.
Famous help stop he's going over,
Yes,
I think,
yes.
because they were so sick of hearing those words uttered. But she did it in such a fine Irish accent that they couldn't understand a word she was saying, so they gave her the part.
Stop! Help! He's going over!
They do spend 20 years apart, so the season does cover some of that time apart, but yeah, there will be this grand reunion.
Yeah, I don't think we can let these two be separated for too long, you know?
Let's talk about the chemistry between you two. Was it? Yeah, I know. No love at all. What is?
I have to ask you about the other beauty on set, that red hair. Does it have its own contract?
Oh, yes, it goes on trailer.
Own
Yeah,
manager?
on trailer.
Own trailer?
Its agent is a pain in the...
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
I mean, it's this.
I mean, the writer for that wig
Yeah.
alone is just like... whew.
Yeah, yeah.
Sex scenes, when you film them, are never what people think they are, I think. You know,
Everyone says,
but it's
that's
true.
No fun.
Really?
Unless you're into that, you know, and you
Well,
like to have an audience, which,
wow.
you know, I'm not saying that some people aren't, but
Maybe there are people out there that
I don't know.
To that a wee bit.
Richard, are you Scottish?
No. Oh, you've given the game away, Sam. I'm
Anyone
actually
needs
American.
subtitles?
No. No, I'm just always in character. I'm actually.
Before, I mean, I'd done like some indie films and some small roles in films, but this was the first TV thing I'd ever done.
I mean, what a
I know, they were
beginning.
crazy. What were they thinking? They were like, yes, let's rest a show on her shoulders. Completely unproven.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
It's ultimately of losing someone that they love, and then for that person to come back into your life, it was, you know,
It'd almost knock a man out.
it would almost make a man faint.
I might
Rather gracefully.
a little hotter.
Like a gazelle.
Woo! Well, we We literally cannot wait for this scene. We're one moment. Did you find that challenging? Did it come off a little easier than you thought? You're like,
Challenging.
Well, I think, you know, first of all, we had a great script from Matt B. Roberts, and I...
Your age makeup, too. I mean, the period stuff is legit.
Yes, the age makeup was really expensive.
I know.
I went method, Lynn.
Yeah.
I just got old for it, you know.
Like the 1 or 2 gray hairs.
some hard-hitting questions, if you will, and you either answer the question.
And then do you dance?
I'll dance with you, yes.
Oh, wow.
Caitriona, I did not realize this. You were a Victoria's Secret model?
Oh, many moons ago.
A lot of spray tan used to be in your life?
Oh, really? Wow.
Well, you know, obviously I've got that great Celtic white skin, and when I did do the VS show, they sent me for a spray tan, and I came back and they were like, it's not dark enough, you please go again.
Oh, no.
And, you know, it was the time of all the Brazilian girls, and I was still definitely the whitest girl there.
You're the
It's okay.
Irish Brazilian.
You know, nowadays,
orange.
Yeah, well, because of the show, I think we're trying to bring that back, you know, but
Yes.
a natural unspray
Can we
tan
do we have time?
There's no one there.
There's no question.
No one wants to speak to me.
Anyone want to ask a question? Oh, here we go. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think, you know, we have been very fortunate to get to know these characters over 2 seasons. It feels like such a long time ago that we started. I was on the plane yesterday coming here, and there was a woman watching season 1, episode 2, and I was the boy Thomas with the ear, and I was like, oh, it just feels like such a long time ago, and actually a different person. And
Let's start with you.
What?
So,
this is a really bad idea, Jenna. This is a really bad idea.
Yeah, I've seen Caitriona dance.
Normally we don't dance unless we've had a lot of whiskey.
I know. I was not allowed to. I brought whiskey. I was not allowed to bring it today. So, yeah, we would pretend. We have water. I know. Comic-Con.
Really, it was so cool to watch it as a completely unbiased viewer, and you know, not having had anything to do with it. So it was really beautiful. Well done. We have an incredible hair and makeup team. We had some good wigs. Some of it was my own. There's a lot of hairspray.
Your beard wig is particularly
My beard wig was awesome.
See.
What is it?
Assassinate.
Je suis prêt.
Uh-oh. You can stop now. You can. No, I just